Coming to you live from the Darien Ice House, it's boys varsity ice hockey on the DAF Media Network, and the Darien Blue Wave host the Ridgefield Tigers tonight in this Senior Day matchup. We just had the Senior Day presentation just a few moments ago. Teams are warming up now. We are ready to play. Dylan DeRiso here alongside Will Johnson. Will, glad to be back here after the Blue Wave. Last time we were here, the Blue Wave defeated the New Canaan Rams in a huge win. So that was definitely a big morale booster for them. But as we close in on the end of the season, Darien's hoping to grab a few more wins before playoff time. Tonight, Darien bringing back a few players, some returners. Tommy Bronca, Jack Collins, they were both injured earlier in the year. Tommy Bronca was injured way back at the very beginning of the season. Bronca, he's a big player, glad to be back. The team, he is a junior, so pretty critical player that Darien is glad to have back at forward. On the other hand, Jack Collins, another player, freshman, who's earned himself some substantial time so far this season. He was out for just a couple weeks, so they're definitely glad to have him back. We're going to go down to the ice now for player introductions and the national anthem. beautiful live rendition of the national anthem
Love
done
to
here
see
by
that, especially from students.
4 Darien High School students performing the national anthem for senior night.
Very talented.
Bit different circumstances here because of that. One thing I'd like to point out here, you can't see it on your screen at the moment, but Ryan Spangler, one of the Darien captains, number 23, the defenseman. He's part of the Darien Fire Department, and a number of Darien Fire Department volunteers came out tonight in support of Ryan Spangler. You could see there were a couple fire trucks out front here at the Darien Ice House, so that was pretty cool for him.
Yeah, you love to see that, you know, member of our community, you know, working hard, keeping us safe. You love to see that, so appreciate all those firefighters coming out, as well as Mr. Ryan Spangler. You love to see that as you see him getting his team excited in the huddle just before the drop of the puck.
Ridgefield ready to go down on their end. Tigers coming into this game off a loss to the Fairfield Co-op team. They dropped that one 3-0. So they're hoping to make a bounce back here, coming off of a 3-game losing streak. They've played 3 pretty tough teams, though: Fairfield Co-op, New Canaan, and Fairfield Prep. So 3 of the higher-end teams in the FCAC and the state, of course.
And then a bit of a different starting lineup tonight. Charlie Schlind, Arthur DeVillers, Tommy Holland, Alec Garabit, and Ryan Spangler. So lack of some upperclassmen on that. You got 2 sophomores. So definitely good to see these younger guys getting some time.
Charlie Schwinn, usually a defenseman. He'll be playing up at forward.
And that's not always a mistake.
Early here in the game.
He's a great shooter, great passer, good stick handler. So not a big mistake to put him there. Curious to see how he'll do.
Ridgefield will possess the puck to begin. They'll take a quick shot. Neil Flynn makes the save. Flynn starting tonight. This is his 2nd start of the season.
And you love to see the bench getting excited there as Flynn, Schofield, the usual starter. Flynn getting a start tonight, and the bench is super riled up. They love to see that save, giving your backup goalie some confidence going into the start.
Flynn yet to allow a goal in his career. He'll try to keep that streak going tonight as that shot is deflected in the air off of Collins. Collins making his return after a 2-week injury. Ridgefield now possessing the puck behind the net. Lancaster, looks up towards Bronca, also making his return. Ridgefield will try to get it back down to the Darien zone.
There's their other scratch, Bronca to Jack Collins, so both former scratches now playing.
Quick slap shot from the point. Now Darien possessing it in the corner. Asa Beach takes a wrist shot. That one just wide of the net, had a bit of a low angle. Now Darien with the puck behind. Looks across. Bronco across the middle, a little give and go. On the far side, quick shot. And it's saved, and Ridgefield's going to try to get it out. They fail to. Grafton Ely keeping the puck in the zone for the Blue Wave. Ahern for the Tigers will skate it. He'll dump, and Ridgefield will grab a change on the rush. Darien turning it around. Ridgefield fighting to keep it in the zone. Ely will look up, and it gets by number 4, Everett Greenwood. Almost goes down for an icing, but it is stopped by Silliman. And Ridgefield will have another go. Darien's defense has shown a lot of strength in stopping the transition so far this season. They do it once again. Wrist shot there from the top corner, and that one way wide of the net. Puck will go all the way down. That'll be an icing call for our 2nd whistle of the night.
Yeah, both teams have looked solid. The offensive end, you see Tommy Bronca almost made a great assist in his first game back. He's been out pretty much the whole year, minus that first game, I believe. So he's been strong. It's great to see for the Wave, a player like him returning and coming back with some fire. It's a nifty backhand pass from Spangler.
Holland. Great pass up to Garabet, but Ridgefield takes the puck away after DeVillers lost control. Tigers going on a rush. Holland will stick hand a little bit, bring it behind. attempt to get it out of the zone, but it's kept in by Rigby. Low in the corner. Spangler pressuring. Garabet gets the puck out, but doesn't get it to DeVillers, and the Tigers get it back in the zone once again. Holland up to Garabet. Garabet's attempt to get it out, hit off escape, and now here's Darien. Charlie Schwind.
Good handle from Charlie Schwind there.
Schwind with his head up takes a shot that goes wide. DeVillers up to Collins. Can't get on it, but it's kept in by Schwind. Charlie Schwind, player with a lot of speed, great vision, all around good hockey player. He's a tough kid too, Will.
Very tough kid, as you said. He's a sophomore playing up tonight as a forward as Flynn makes his second save. So early shutout here so far for Neil Flynn.
100%.
See, he's hyped percentage.
Up. Definitely happy about that one.
So they're testing Neil Flynn early. Just made 2 pretty routine glove saves, so nothing too shady yet. See how he does with a draw in his zone.
Ties up on the face-off. It's taken by Darien. Lancaster looks up to Thurlow, tries to lay out a hit, but the puck gets away from him.
Yeah, Darien's going to have to sub a lot quicker.
Kept in. Shot from Chris Davis. Saved off to the side by Silliman. Puck in the corner. Ridgefield having a tough time getting it out, and they finally do.
Raffielli's the last man back.
Gavin White skating it down, looking across. Lancaster is there to make the stop. He fails to get the puck out of the zone, and Ridgefield will stay on offense. Beach putting some pressure from behind. Ridgefield pass across the middle gets deflected. Dump it back behind once again.
Good poke check by Grafton Ely.
Ely has been a very reliable defenseman all season. Now Asa Beach covering in the corner. Puck's taken away by Lancaster.
That's a phenomenal display of defense from Asa Beach. He had him pinned up against the boards and just was able to poke that one away and turn that over.
Ridgefield. Simonson moves it up. Pass stopped by DeVillers. Now here's Spangler. Little no-look pass over to Schwind. That one gets blocked. Now it's going the other way. Ahern was looking over for a pass. Missed it. So Ridgefield dumps, gets a change, and Darien gets the puck right back. DeVillers up off the boards to Schwind. Chips it into the far corner. Ridgefield chasing it down behind.
Oh, no.
Here comes Arthur DeVillers coming across. He'll take his time, looks back, a high shot and a goal from DeVillers.
Yeah, that
Arthur DeVillers, quite the snipe there, sticks his 10th goal of the season.
That was a phenomenal shot. As we'll take a look here, DeVillers just had it pinned, his back to the net, kind of hit like a fadeaway there. As he hit his back, just immediately turned around and threw it top shelf glove side. That's why he's probably the best scorer on this team, one of the best in the FCX, reaching double digits there, as Arthur's been phenomenal this year. That was a great shot from the high slot. That's just the power of his wrist shot, and he puts it up top shelf. Darien 1-0.
Exactly 5 minutes into this game, the Blue Wave take their first lead of the game.
Good
as
hit.
Bronca lays out a huge hit down below. He'll stay on the puck.
Doesn't look injured to me.
Tough player, Jack Federici. Got up quick after that hit.
You see Tommy Bronca. So I was just saying, he just came back from injury, and he just does not look. He looks completely like himself. As Neil Flynn with another great save.
Glove save there made by Neil Flynn. Bit of a change-up shot. Ref blows the whistle. We're gonna have a penalty call here on the Tigers. Tommy Holland went down in the corner. Might be a boarding call.
It's gonna go on number 4, I believe, for Ridgefield. Everett Greenwood. I think it's going to be a cross check, as you just said. Looked like he got Holland up high a little bit, up in that neck area. Luckily, Holland's one of the players wearing a neck guard, so should be okay. So Darien, yeah, definitely good start for them.
For sure, with their first man advantage of the evening. Up top to Ely. Looking for a pass back. Ridgefield gets in between.
And
Darien keeping on.
Their power play unit, they normally have DeVillers set up in the middle, 4 guys around outside. He usually loops around looking for a C curl, and a lot of the times he sticks it. So looks like that's what they're going for here.
Puck gets up to Ely, now down to DeVillers. He'll skate it. Looking across the middle towards Garabet. Save made by Silliman. Puck in the corner, recovered by DeVillers. He'll fight for it back. Puts a backhander down below. Back to DeVillers. DeVillers a shot and a goal. His second one of the game. Arthur DeVillers extending the Blue Wave lead to 2, picking up his 11th of the season.
Yeah, I think Arthur's just going to keep stat padding this one because he is just on fire. 2 goals early. This one a beauty. I said he was great on the middle, on the power play. He's always looking for that C curl, and he did it. You know, that announcer jinx, just as I said that, Arthur cut across the middle. That was a phenomenal find by, I believe, Grafton Ely, and DeVillers was able to stick it far side. Beautiful shot.
DeVillers, that's his 14th point of the season. Currently one of the top points. Has some of the most points in the FCAC right now. Beach, the junior, will try to skate it up, but he slips and falls, but it'll go into Darien anyway. Chris Davis sending a backhander back behind the net.
And one thing that those 2 DeVillers goals do is Neil Flynn is definitely going to get a lot of pressure off his back. You know, he's not normally the starter, and now he's coming with a 2-0 lead so far, so that's going to take a lot of pressure off him, as Schofield's most likely going to come in later in the second period. So being up 2 goals is definitely helpful to ease your nerves as a backup goalie.
Simonello keeps it in for the Tigers. That puck deflects up and out of play. Patrick Thurlow was trying to keep it in with his glove, and he could not. So we'll have a face-off down in the Darien zone.
Yeah, this Ridgefield offense has looked pretty solid. Neil Flynn's done his job to stay in the crease, make those good saves. But this Darien offense, starting with DeVillers, has just been phenomenal this game so far. Just over 7 minutes in, and Arthur DeVillers already netted 2. So this Ridgefield's definitely going to have to find a stop to him if they want to have a chance to win this game.
DeVillers up to Schwinn. Schwinn dumps it in, and Garabet will go on the chase for it. Garabet up to DeVillers. DeVillers, a low shot gets deflected off of Schwinn's stick and wide of the net.
So there's Charlie Schwinn's first action as a forward, and he was able to redirect that puck. That was a phenomenal save off the blocker
by Silliman. Ridgefield gets it out.
Pass.
Great pass, and they'll dump it in. Carnacelli. So Darien will repossess once again. Spangler with it. Shakes off a hit, no problem. But Ridgefield now, Carnacelli across. Excuse me, that was Pereira. Now the puck's behind with Pereira. He'll look up top. Hits Federici. Federici, a missed pass, and here goes DeVillers. Moves it up to Garabet. Alec Garabet, the 1-on-0, and the shot is saved.
It's a very unselfish pass there from Arthur DeVillers. Hopefully Darien's going to retain possession as Asa Beach.
Beach takes a slap shot, and that one got deflected up into the air off of a stick.
So take a look here. It looked like Garabet went to the backhand. They were able to throw a poke check in. We'll get a better look here. And he was able to, Arthur DeVillers threw a great pass, just chipped it over the stick of the Ridgefield defender, and Garabet was 1-on-0. Ridgefield defender Herrera was able to throw a poke check in there and get that one loose.
Save made by Silliman. Ridgefield trying to get it out.
This Darien forecheck's relentless. Unbelievable.
It certainly is, and it has been all season. Finally, Ridgefield getting the puck out of the zone. They're going to go down on a 2-on-1. Ely takes the puck away. Makes a nice play taken back by Ridgefield. Now Beach moving it up. Puck goes across the middle. Backhand shot saved by Flynn. Puck out in front. Flynn pokes at it, and it goes off into the corner. Asa Beach clears the zone, and Neil Flynn staying strong.
That's a really smart play by Neil Flynn. When that puck's loose in front as a goalie, there's a lot of bodies around there. The best thing to do is just poke check that out of the way, and that's exactly what he did.
Holland keeping the puck away from Flynn. Skated up, little chop, pass off the boards. Now Ely. Ely up to Thurlow. Thurlow shakes off a hit from behind, and Ely will continue to carry the puck. Hits Schwinn. Schwinn moving up. A low shot. Give and go. Save made.
Wow, I thought that was going to be a
finish. That shot
finish.
might have been wide, but Arthur DeVillers almost stuck his third of the game.
Yeah, you know, as a scorer like DeVillers, he's already got 2. Both were phenomenal goals. I think that one was probably the easiest one. Had the 2-on-1. Schwinn threw a great pass across, and DeVillers just wasn't able to finish, so very unlike him.
Idone over. Ridgefield clearing the puck once again. Yet to get a sustained possession in this game. Tigers struggling a bit on offense. The Darien defense has been so strong.
And again, on defense, too, they just gave up another wide-open look to DeVillers, the man who already has 2 goals, so they really need to make some adjustments.
Puck dumped back in by the Blue Wave. Moves it across to Idone. Idone back.
That's a phenomenal pass. Oh.
Hamilton. Oh, he almost hit Ahern. And instead, it'll be called for an icing, so we'll have a puck down in the Tiger end.
Yeah, I saw Ahern breaking free. As we'll take a look here, you see DeVillers just didn't spot that one correctly as he had the net open. Schwinn was looking across, and DeVillers, you know, he's so reliable normally in those situations, just duffed on that one. But what I was saying is Ahern was wide open. That was a great saucer pass that was chipped over the stick, and oh, that one hit the crossbar.
High one off the crossbar by Spangler, up and out of play.
But if Ahern's able to control that puck, I think he had a 1-on-0, so definitely wants that one back, as that shot from Spangler, or wrister from the high slot, hit the crossbar. So don't see those that often. Normally the goalie can get the glove on it or a blocker on it, but I think that he just got that through some traffic. Goalie didn't see it.
Puck's behind the net. Ridgefield passing it up, misses the pass high, glove save by Silliman. Routine save. Ridgefield struggling to get the puck out. They've got a lot of great passes that they're making. They're just not fully executing every time they've been passing that puck, Will, and it really has hurt them.
Yeah, this game could be a lot higher scoring if that was the case, because as I just said, Ahern was wide open on the break, 1-on-0, and just wasn't able to get that pass down. They had the chance in front, mishandled it. Flynn was able to poke it, and they honestly are also lucky it's not 3-0, as DeVillers finishes that 9 times out of 10. He just duffed on that one, but his 2 goals are keeping them up, so they definitely got to make some adjustments to stop him.
Ridgefield clears the zone. They'll skate up. Greenwood chips it off the boards, and he'll chase it. Covered by Beach. Beach up to Davis. Davis loses it. Ridgefield dumps it back in. The Tigers can't get any pressure on. Ely hit Thurlow, but it's taken away by Ridgefield. Now up top, shot deflected and wide.
He had Jack Federici up top. If he looked for that one more.
Gartner cuts back. Schwinn playing a more defensive role. Passed it across to Asa Beach. Beach looking up towards Davis. It gets through, but Ridgefield recovers. Greenwood with it. Moves it to Gartner. He'll come across and gives it to Garabet. Garabet up to DeVillers. DeVillers in a 1-on-3. Not in his favor. And Ridgefield gets the puck out. Spangler dumps it in. Gives the Tigers some time down below, but the Blue Wave forecheck continues relentlessly. Looking across to DeVillers. His shot was blocked. Spangler from the point. His shot blocked as well. That was more along the boards rather than the point. Now the puck's loose out in front, covered by Silliman.
Yeah, Billy Bronco was open in front. That was a good look. As we'll take a look here, Holland to DeVillers. His shot was blocked off the shin, and then we'll see here Bronco was open in front and just wasn't able to stick it. Good job by covering up by Silliman. As DeVillers will sub off along with Charlie Schwinn. Excuse me, Schwinn taking the draw.
Now Ridgefield passing it back right into some Darien players. Darien with the puck behind, taken away by Ridgefield. They clear it out, but it's immediately taken back by Holland. Now coming up once again, hit laid out by Collins. Collins down to Holland.
Sophomore, freshman, sophomore, junior, so not one senior on the ice right now.
Spangler is.
Oh, Spangler is on the ice. He's still on the ice. He's been on for a while.
Glove save made by Flynn. And he continues his perfect save percentage.
Yeah, and I think that what Ridgefield needs to do is they got to start testing Neil Flynn, knowing he is the backup goalie. He has had a very strong performance so far, but you know, knowing that they have him, I think they're looking for too perfect of a shot. They're trying to get it wide open in front. I think if they just take some high wristers from the high slots, some slap shots, hope for a redirect possibly, or even just throwing it on net, maybe screen him a little bit, as that's a look that I think they got to take more of those shots because that was probably their best opportunity.
That shot just goes wide.
Good move.
Pereira, little spin move across. Wide open shot, save made by Flynn. Very close.
Ooh.
Off of his arm, and now Thurlow's going on the chase for Darien. Can he get in front? He does. Thurlow a shot save made by Silliman.
I think Thurlow got held. Yeah. They're going to call, I think, hooking.
Maybe hook, yeah.
I think Thurlow got hooked as he just has such nice speed. You see him just sprinting, skating after that puck. Just full sprint. And they had to slow him down or else that's a breakaway. So I think you take the 5-on-4 instead of a 1-on-0 with Patrick Thurlow, as we saw how good he is in those situations. Game winner against Buchanan. Can't leave Gamble's 1-on-0.
Blue Wave going to have their second man advantage of the game. They capitalized on the first with an Arthur DeVillers goal. So they'll see what they can do as they will have this advantage for the remainder of the period. That same unit that was on earlier is on the ice once again.
And they got to get a stick on Arthur DeVillers because he has both their goals, one off a power play. I told you he's always in the middle looking to do some C cuts or some back cuts off the draw a lot of the time. So they got to get a body on him, make someone else beat you in this type of game because he's just shredding their offense right now. Could have a hat trick. They got bailed out as he duffed on that one. But they definitely got to get a stick on him, make someone else beat you.
It's like the official is explaining to the Ridgefield coach what just happened on that play. Head coach for the Tigers, Sean Gallagher.
You see Tommy Bronca has unsuited up with an ice pack. So maybe, you know, that's definitely not a sign you want to see for Darien. Hopefully he's okay. Ice in that shoulder.
We remember Bronca had a collarbone injury that put him out for
looks like he's icing that collarbone.
Almost 2 months, and
no need to rush him back.
Yep.
So definitely, you know, better safe than sorry. You know, Darien definitely missing him. He's a phenomenal player, but you know, hopefully he'll be back for the playoffs. And I think that in a game like this, with their looking for a comfortable lead, I think it's smart to take him out. As that one deflected, Spangler has a rocket of a slap shot.
Minute 38 to go in the first period. Darien with the 2-0 lead as Spangler's slap shot there was deflected up and out of play. Face off on the far circle. One back, DeVillers fighting for it in the corner. Quick shot, swiped off to the side by Silliman. Ridgefield gets it out, running some time off.
That was a tough pass to handle. That one skipped a lot. Just came off the stick of Holland.
And Will, if you're Ridgefield with 1:12 to go in this period, you have to think their mentality is just get out of this period with no goals allowed, no more goals allowed, that is, because the Darien offense has been phenomenal, generating opportunities left and right, as Tommy Holland will rush it up here.
I think what you want to do is you want to go into intermission with being down 2-0, being able to make adjustments, killing this penalty, because, you know, 3-0 is just a very deep hole that you're digging yourself into, and I think that being down 2-0, you know, adjustments can be made. They can stop the Darien the threat on offense and work out some shots on offense for themselves as well. As you can just see, Arthur DeVillers just going through with ease. They just have to be able to find a way to stop this Darien bombarding on the offensive end.
Garabet behind with it. He'll come around, cuts back.
He's got DeVillers.
Yep, you can see DeVillers waiting in the middle, looking for that hat trick. DeVillers with it, back to Garabet. Garabet looking to make a move under pressure from 2 Ridgefield defensemen. 8 seconds to go in the period. Can Darien get a shot off DeVillers to Garabet. Garabet back to DeVillers. DeVillers' shot goes wide.
That was a great give and go by DeVillers and Garabet. DeVillers just wasn't able to get a good shot off, but definitely that's what you want for Ridgefield. So now they're going to be down a man only for about 15 seconds in the second period to start. So now adjustments can be made, and they have a chance in this game. This game is nowhere near over. Ridgefield's a good team.
So after one, our score from the Ice House, 2-0. Darien. We'll be back here in just a few moments on senior night.
The technology upgrades provided by the Darien Foundation has been a game changer for us. It's allowed us to improve our training. It has helped us hone our skills. Thanks to our partnership with the Darien Foundation, who's provided all this technology and several grants throughout the years, we're able to continue to be prepared to respond whenever you need it.
I'd like to thank the Darien Foundation for their continued support. They've been a wonderful partner, and they've taken this vision that we've had for this property and make it a reality.
Thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have this amazing new van, and we are so excited about it and what it'll do for the community.
This is going to be a real improvement in the services we provide. The Darien Foundation is important to the community in the scope that they reach out to answer needs.
It's important for people to be proud of where they live and to understand that if they want a better society, that they need to fund places like the Darien Foundation and the places like the Mather Homestead, because they're so rich in cultural achievements that it makes it a better place to live.
Celebrating and supporting Darien athletes. That is a simple mission of the Darien Athletic Foundation. Broadcasting live from the field, DAF Media covers 125 games a year. All Darien teams, our youth, in our town, on our fields. Fields like the Center Oval and Upper Oval turfs, the JV softball field, and Stadium East, the longest turf in New England. All made possible by the Darien Athletic Foundation and its generous founders and donors. The Darien Athletic Foundation is not just committed to building our town's athletic infrastructure, it's improving the civic infrastructure for everyone to enjoy. The multimedia scoreboard, the snack bar pavilion, and the stadium lights, a $750,000 investment that makes Darien High School just the second school in Connecticut with LED lights. The Darien Athletic Foundation board is made up of local parents who know just how quickly it goes by. Its archives of more than 60,000 photos capture those precious moments of our young athletes as they strive to be their very best. The Darien Athletic Foundation has raised almost $9.5 million for our town and its kids, and it's not stopping there, as it continues to build a legacy for our youth as bright as their future, both on and off the field.
This is David Genovese, founder of Corbin Cares. Corbin Cares Phase 2, in partnership with the Darien Foundation, was launched to support the people who support Darien. Corbin Cares partnered with the Darien Foundation to thank essential workers, teachers, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, town employees, and postal workers who stepped up during the pandemic. Family meals for four were provided by Four Forks, Bodega, Michael Joseph's, 1020 Post, and Parlor Pizza and Wine. Post 53 was treated to a tacos and waffles night with Bodega and the Waffle Cabin. Thanks to countless donors, 910 family dinners for four and 110 posties were served. And the Corbin Cares office was flooded with notes, emails, and letters of gratitude. Thanks to the essential workers and generous donors, you are all that make this community great.
We are DAF Media, Darien's hometown source for sports, arts, and entertainment, established in 2017. We are Community, a volunteer-based organization that gives nearly 50 Darien High School students hands-on experience in video production. We are Cutting Edge, a STEM initiative. Students use cameras, computers, sound equipment, and innovative software. We are Live, streaming 120 events per year on our YouTube channel. We are On the Stage. We are At the Big Games. We are On the Field. We are In the Gym. We are On the Move, live streaming not only in Darien, but throughout southwestern Connecticut and the tri-state area. We are making a difference. We are DAF Media.
This broadcast is produced by DAF Media, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. The production is staffed by student and adult volunteers from the town of Darien and southwestern Connecticut.
Back here live on the DAF Media Network as the Darien Blue Wave lead the Ridgefield Tigers 2-0 on senior night here from the Darien Ice House. Dylan DeRiso, Will Johnson, live from the press box up here, just above Burgers and Pies here at the Ice House. And
Burgers and Pies is gas. Got to start copping that.
Darien was looking very strong in that first period, Will. They took a 2-0 lead off of 2 Arthur DeVillers goals. They're going to come into this period, 15 seconds left on a power play.
Yeah, you know, Darien's looked very strong so far. DeVillers, both goals. Ridgefield, you know, they've definitely, you know, they've slacked a little bit on defense. On the offensive end, they need some work, it looks like, as well. Only 6 shots. Neil Flynn, the backup goalie, played outstanding. Definitely did his job. Gave Schofield a little easier path to the win.
Both teams set to go for the second period of play here from the Ice House.
Always got to give a shout out to Burgers and Pies, providing food for the crew and all the fans. Very solid grub.
We are off the second period of play. Spangler will whiff on a attempted pass, and Ridgefield will get possession in the Darien zone. Darien steals it right away, and now Arthur DeVillers will skate up the ice himself.
Yeah, he's looking for 3.
DeVillers with 2 already tonight. Brings it around, backhand pass up to Spangler, and a rocket of a slap shot goes all the way around and out of the zone. So Darien will have to restart.
That was an absolute laser shot from Ryan Spangler. DeVillers passed it. That was a nice one-timer and a good hit from Towson Teufel there. And well done to be kept in by Garabit.
Darien already looking great in this second period as they'll grab their first change. Ridgefield with a chance. Darien was quick to change, make a stop. And here's Kreppen. Kreppen up to Fusco. Beach looking for Ely. It's taken away by Ridgefield. They'll keep it in the zone. Darien gets it out. Ridgefield takes it right back. Federici. Shot. Darien takes a shot, and they'll get a change as well.
Another thing to note tonight is Bobby Whitaker is out. He's a scratch. So he just came back for the New Canaan game and he's dipped a little bit. He's been hurt, so hopefully he'll be back soon.
Whitaker, he's been a great player this year for the Wave.
For sure.
Fast. Pretty critical loss. Yeah, very fast.
Good on the forecheck. Definitely a good player. Hopefully they'll have him back for playoff time. And Darien is so good in those scrums in the corner. You know, a lot of time they like to tie someone up, have someone else come in, swoop the puck in, which what they just did, and now it's setting up an opportunity for them.
Beach bringing it down. It's stopped by Ridgefield. Lancaster keeps it in. Beach getting tripped up. Bronca comes in to help out. Great play by Gregory to keep the pressure on. Darien still keeping it in. Puck finally escapes the zone. Laid offside, so Ridgefield gets an easy pickup, and they'll skate down. It's Hamilton. Hamilton takes a little shot, bouncer, and stopped by Schofield. Face off down at the Darien end. Will, so far this season, we've talked a lot about how Darien has been more of a third period team, more of a late game team. As Davis takes a shot, that one is deflected. Ridgefield gonna try to get it out.
As you were saying, Darien is a very strong third period team. You saw them mount a phenomenal comeback against New Canaan, probably their biggest win of the year after a couple goals in the third from Bronca and DeVillers. So that was a phenomenal game. Great, good, really fun to call. This one's going to be covered up by Schofield. But as you were saying, yeah, that third period, you know, that's when they kind of step it up. I think that, you know, those guys, they all want, you know, there's got a lot of clutch players on the team, a lot of great shooters. I think they kind of all dial in that third period, and that's when they rack up the most goals.
It's a bit out of character in a good way for Darien tonight, coming out with 2 goals to start the game in that first period.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
They'll definitely be looking to build on that as Ridgefield takes a slap shot. That one goes way high over the net. Crepping up off the boards, trying to go at it twice, still can't get it out.
And that's what Ridgefield needs to keep doing, is keep applying pressure on the forecheck, as they've been phenomenal doing that this period. But first period, they definitely struggled.
DeVillers up to Garabet. Garabet cutting across, keeps it.
Oh, that's it.
Off the post and in.
It's gonna
They're
be
going to
wiped
call
off.
it no goal.
Yeah, I think they're going to say that was kicked in, as Garabet, or excuse me, Schwind and Garabet, Schwind threw that out. Was that Kreppen? That was Kreppen, you're right.
That was Kreppen.
Kreppen threw that at the post, and I think it ricocheted back and hit someone maybe in the shin. Oh, they hit the goalie.
Yep.
So Garabet, you know, the goalie, it
Garabet.
ricocheted off, and I think that would have gone in anyway, honestly, if he didn't hit him, as that was going in against the back as the goalie's down.
Silliman's down, so
down.
they're going to take a look at him.
Yeah, he took a shot there as Garabet went in.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the DAF Media Network.
Yeah, and we're back here. Good to see Silliman getting up. He's okay. He's skating around. Looks like he looks to be fine. You know, Darien, as we were just saying, Garabet got a penalty there, it looks like, as he skated into Silliman.
I think it'll be goalie interference, the call. Ridgefield gets their first advantage of the evening.
Yeah, and I think that's the right call. Is you know, they definitely dodged a bullet as Kreppen threw that one off pipe. It was on the back of Silliman, and Garabet, just the big body, just skated right into him, just knocked him off his crease, and that's why there's a penalty.
And Darien's penalty kill, who's been so successful this year,
and that's the guy you
starting off
want.
strong.
Patrick Thurlow, it's relentless on that forecheck, scrappy.
Offsides on Ridgefield.
Great player.
That's the strategy the Blue Wave have been going with all season, and we've praised it so much, Will.
Yeah,
they just clear that puck and send a forechecker down to keep the pressure on.
Yeah, we definitely do. They definitely, and I think the best part is the selection of that one forechecker. It's normally someone like Patrick Thurlow or Bobby Whitaker or Graham Kreppen. Normally those scrappy, those dogs at the front who just go at that puck. As you see Kreppen here on cue, forces that turnover. As these guys have just been phenomenal all year, just hustling. Such a good display of hockey. As now they're out of position.
Gregory tried to keep it in. Pereira will skate it up, and he's hit by Kreppen. Puck stays in the zone.
Such an underrated part of his game is his defense, is Graham Kreppen.
Shot from the outside. Blocked by Gregory. Silliman will come out to make a play on it. He'll take a second. Leaves it back for Hamilton. Hamilton. Leaves the puck all the way up. Now skating down Ridgefield, a big opportunity. Great stick lift by Spangler.
That one's not going to stay in.
Delayed offsides called. Rigby clearly didn't get the message, so whistle blown with 45 seconds to go on the power play. And Ridgefield is yet to do anything really with this power play. They had what seemed to be a close opportunity to get a shot off, but they just couldn't execute on it.
Yeah, you know, Ridgefield, they were skating along with it. I believe that was James Ahern. He's the one who missed that pass earlier that would have set up a 1-on-0, so he looks like a great stick handler. I think they got to get him in a shooting spot.
Asa Beach makes a nice play and clears the puck out of the zone.
Yeah, this Darien penalty kill is just consistently relentless. It's just phenomenal. It's so hard to score against. They did give up one to Michael Rayer on a slap shot, but that's definitely rare for them. Their numbers are just absolutely phenomenal on the power play kill.
Federici leaves it back. high shot, routine save by Schofield. Glove high, 13 seconds to go on the power play.
So Ridgefield's definitely done a better job. The power play definitely helped, but on defense, besides that one fast break where they did hit pipe, they definitely done a better job just locking down their shooters. But on offense, Chris Schofield hasn't really been tested much yet. Obviously one of the best goalies in the state, but they're going to need some better shots if they want to have any chance of scoring on a goalie like him. It's a phenomenal pass.
Darien going the other way with it. Towson Feifel takes a second. That one off of Hamilton's skate. Now the puck's behind. Pereira takes it away.
That's an errant pass. You don't need that. Right across your own goal. That's what you need. Off the boards, just clear it.
Ridgefield clearing the zone. Picked up by Schwind. He'll dump it in. Now puck in the corner. Ridgefield chasing after it. DeVillers laying a hit from behind.
It's a good clean hit.
Garabet. Now Ridgefield coming up.
It's a great
the other
move.
Pereira, his shot. Save, but there is a penalty.
That might be a hook as well. Looked like a similar play to when Patrick Thurlow was on that breakaway, as he made a phenomenal play where he dipped his shoulder and was able to get in front. And I think that he was caught with a hook. So Ridgefield, with its second power play of this second period, definitely need to generate some offense here. But that all starts with Pereira with a phenomenal move. The sophomore looks like a veteran there, just dipped his shoulder and got around, I believe it was Spangler, and caught him lacking with a hook there. So phenomenal.
Holland gets it out of the zone. Ridgefield will have to repossess. Hamilton moving it up to Pereira. Pereira leaves it back for Ahern. Ahern gets stopped.
Krepin's just such a good defender.
He is. Puck behind the net. Holland trying to get at it. Pereira making a move. Holland finally gets it out.
And this is dangerous because Krepin's the first guy there. And see how that's such a smart play.
Krepin takes the puck away. Save made by a sliding Silliman, who is way out of his crease.
And what I love that Krepin does is, especially on this power play kill, is he slaps his stick at the ground trying to trick these goalies when their head's down on the puck. He'll just slap that stick down and pretend to be one of those Ridgefield guys. Just try to get in their head a little bit, and sometimes it works, just like there.
Spangler coming up, easily getting through multiple hits, shaking off more and more hits. Still on his feet, finally down to his knees. Puck is right behind the net, though.
Right in front of those firefighters, all supporting him.
Spangler doing a great job running clock off. Billy Bronca coming in for a hit. And Ridgefield with 45 seconds left on the power play.
Great outlet pass.
Finally coming up, and it's immediately shot right back down the other way by Spangler. Silliman will leave it out for Hamilton. Hamilton looking up.
These are just not smart passes.
Feifel takes a high backhander right into the chest of Silliman, and we will get a whistle with 27 seconds to go.
Yeah, I mean, Darien's phenomenal in the forecheck, obviously, but this is also Ridgefield. They've definitely not made some smart passes. A lot of errant passes going through their own offensive zone. A lot of turnovers that's generated offense for Darien. Luckily, Silliman's been able to bail them out a few times, but definitely not the smartest passes. They gotta work on that. There's another good poke check from Gregory.
Darien relentless. Puck goes behind. It'll be picked up by White. White under pressure from Feifel. He'll pass it back. Ridgefield working hard to get the puck out, and they are a man down right now. Schwinn backhands it back in.
Oh, that's going to
now
take a good
Ridgefield
hop.
down below. It's Pereira. Pereira shot and a goal, and he puts the Tigers on the board, 2-1.
Yeah, Schofield definitely just not much he could do there. Just an off, glove side. Schofield had to take off that right side, and that's just a perfectly placed shot by Pereira, the sophomore. He was the one who did cause that penalty. Definitely, that's just very unlucky if you're Darien. That took a really unfortunate hop, hit the stick of, I believe, Spangler on defense, and it just redirected right to Pereira. And he's such a fast skater. No one's catching him 1-0 on the break, and he just stuck that Stofield's glove side where he's normally been so reliable. But it's a great shot there.
Luke Pereira, the young gun, the 10th grader. putting Ridgefield on the board for the first time this game, and now
That's
we only
huge.
have a 1-goal difference.
And this game feels like it could be so much more one-sided, but Ridgefield's done a good job of hanging in there.
Pass down from Thurlow. Fusco now. Taken away by Ridgefield, but stolen right back by Thurlow, who was looking across. Nobody was there.
He's got Spangler up top, and he does find him.
Crepping to Spangler. Spangler, a slap shot,
Good
eaten
eat.
up
Oh,
by
he's
number
got
14.
That's a great soak there.
Multiple shots all over the place.
There's
Now
Ridgefield.
Ridgefield on a rush once again. Amersakis getting back to try to make the stop. He's hit. He shakes it off.
I feel like the tides have turned just a little bit as Ridgefield playing with more of a sense of passion here. It's only a 1-goal game. They really feel like they're back in it. Darien looked like they're trying to shut that down, but Ridgefield's definitely looking more energized, more into it.
Lancaster to Fusco. Fusco dumped it in. Now Ridgefield's got the puck. Under pressure from Bronca and Lancaster to get the pass through, and now here goes Gartner. He's immediately hit by Darien. They're doing a great job swarming right now. Ridgefield working hard to get the puck out of the zone. It's White. He'll look up, and that one is deflected. Chased down by Ely behind the net. Backhand pass up to Bronca, who leaves it out for Lancaster. Bronca dumps it in. Chased down by Ely. Gregory will pick it up, but it's stolen away by Ridgefield. Greenwood trying to get it out of the zone, kept in by Holland. And now Rigby's going to clear it.
Haven't seen a ton of those first liners with DeVillers and Garabit since that penalty, so sure to see how the fatigue is going to set in, because Coach Bud is not rotating a lot of these guys as he was in the first period.
Ely up to Collins. Jack Collins getting back on the ice after a couple shifts in the first period. That fourth line on the ice, Chris Davis coming up. He'll turn back, he trips and falls. Now Ridgefield's going the other way. It's number 9, Christopher Hamilton. Moves it over.
Good toe drag.
Unsuccessful. Simonson went for the fancy move. That one bangs off the post, and now Darien's going the other way. Davis cuts back. Up to Collins. Collins shot, glove saved by Silliman, and we'll get a whistle with 4 minutes, 2 seconds to go in the second period.
I think Collins was just looking for a rebound opportunity there, trying to hopefully hit off one of the shoulder pad blocker, something off of Silliman, and he was, unsuccessful on that. But now Darien's got a face-off in Ridgefield zone. DeVillers looking dangerous there behind. He's been so good off these draws and these one-timers. And here he is again.
DeVillers across the middle, whistle blown.
Yeah,
That'll
he
be a
grabbed
penalty.
that. No, I think DeVillers grabbed the puck. That's what it was. That puck was loose in the air, and DeVillers, you're allowed to bat that puck down a little bit, catch it for a second, but he held that ball like a baseball, so you're definitely not allowed to do that.
All the way down in the other end now after DeVillers grabbed the puck. Schwinn working to get it out. He can't. DeVillers was up on the pressure, but it was kept in by White. Now going the other way. It's Garabet. He tries to get possession of it. He does. Garabet, a low shot kick save by Silliman. DeVillers is there to recover, makes a move.
That's a great play by DeVillers, that poke check to keep them alive.
Down to Beach. Ridgefield will get it back.
It's another great play by Garabet.
Now Federici going the other way. Shot right back down by Garabet.
See how relentless they are on this forecheck consistently. They just do not give up on the play. That's how they generate a lot of their offense, is just tire the other team out. Do not let them clear the puck. They just keep it in, consistently dump it in, and eventually set up their offense.
Ridgefield finally gets it out, but Schwinn immediately takes it back for Darien. Spangler was looking for a one-touch pass, and Ridgefield got it back.
It's going to be offsides.
Look at that.
2:56 left as we'll take a look here, but definitely if Ridgefield, I think Ridgefield's going to be content with a 1-goal deficit going into that third period. Obviously looking to tie it up before, but I think going into that third period, Darien is definitely at their peak there, but if they can get some momentum here from one of the Pereira brothers, who are 2 of the studs on this team, I think that would be huge for them.
Down below, Ridgefield winning it back. Try to get it out of the zone, and they do. Rigby carrying it up.
Oh, look how fast he is.
Pass. Pereira coming down. He scored earlier using his speed.
Yeah, he's a quick skater.
Darien trying to go the other way. Looking across. Nobody was there.
Yeah, Darien, I think they got to make sure they don't get their heads held a little too high. Don't allow for an upset, because this is a very winnable game for Ridgefield.
Offsides called on Henry Gregory, and he is very angry with that call.
And as I was saying, with the absence of Tommy Bronca as well, these Darien bench is definitely not as deep. Whitaker's out as well, so a lot of other guys are going to have to step up if they want to hold on to this game, especially for playoff seeding. They want to be, these games all matter, and they cannot go into this a little too cocky. You got to make sure they know Ridgefield's definitely a very good team, 7-8-1. A lot of close games, so they can definitely. This is a very manageable game for them, and Darien should not. Keep their head too high this game. So here's a chance.
Davis over to Collins, puck loose, covered up by Silliman. He was quick on that one as Kreppen came flying in too, looking for an opportunity.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal play by Silliman. I think that Jack Collins was posted up, as we see here. He just got hit from the back, and then he was just able to fall on that puck. Pause moment.
Forwards, the wingers were encroaching in too close there. Kreppen from behind. Oh, and he was looking for Collins.
I think he had him too. Collins almost got away with the trip there.
Simonson passing it across.
These Ridgefield skaters are just very, very fast. Darien's definitely done a good job keeping up with them, but they are always in danger of a fast break.
Kreppen coming up on the forecheck, loses the puck. Kreppen continuing. Puck is in the zone, finally gets it out off of Holland's stick. He'll have to chase it back.
Looking for that outlet pass, and that's just, you don't want that.
Ridgefield coming up, shot saved by Schofield, and there's pressure after the play.
Oh.
Darien's not too happy, and we've got some extracurriculars going on down in the Darien end, excuse me. Take another look.
Ooh.
He was getting shoved around. I believe that was number 5, Angelo.
Yeah, Holland got shoved to the ground. Looked like a...
Darien was not going to let him get that close to Christopher Schofield without a fight.
Tommy Holland took a cross check to the back of the neck there. Might have to ice that one later, because he took a hard one. Luckily, he's one of those players who does wear the neck guard as well, so he should be all right. But, that's just good hockey, good extra. A lot of times hockey's a contact sport. Some people, after the play, like to hit. It's not always a bad thing. We saw against Nican Darien that sparked a lot of energy, which led to a lot of offense and a lot of big hitting, which led to a phenomenal game.
Indeed, it did. Refs were discussing what happened on that play for a bit. Looks like we're getting set up for a face-off now down in the Darien end. Face-off won by Ridgefield. They'll keep the pressure on, but Feifel turns it around. Feifel and DeVillers, the pair coming up.
Oh, good move.
Feifel making a move.
Got one
Feifel
more.
Across, looking for Garabet. Puck got caught up.
And Garabet was wide open on that backside, and that would have been a very tough save for Silliman. Very high likelihood of a goal if that pass got through. So that Ridgefield defender, I believe it was number 23, Sean Rigby, was able to get a stick and possibly save a goal. So that's going to be a play that's going to be remembered if Ridgefield comes out on top.
Just under a minute to go in the second period. Ridgefield trying to put another one on before the end, as that one got very close. I believe it was deflected up and out of play.
I think the net moved. Yeah, he's been fixing that too. That net down there has just constantly been moving around. Just didn't move that much there, but I think the ref felt there needed to be an adjustment.
Goalie's always putting a lot of weight on the posts of the net as they lean in. Schofield pokes at that one. Ridgefield keeping it in the zone. Looking across the middle. Shot opportunity save made by Schofield. 30 seconds to go in the period. Here's Ely. Ely looks up. The Tigers fail to keep it in. They get the puck back in the zone. Open opportunity, shot save made by Schofield.
Schofield's really done his job in this period, especially the past few minutes. Schofield just stood on his head, just made a couple phenomenal saves.
Puck still behind. Ely attempting to ice it. It's kept in.
And this Darien defense is gassed. Only 8 seconds here. I think Ely's going to do his best to just kill as much time as he can.
Going to try to pin the puck behind. That should bring us to the end of the second period. 2-1 after 2 periods. Ridgefield getting on the board and getting this game a lot closer as they will go into the third period with a 1-goal deficit. We'll be back here in just a few moments on the DAF Media Network.
This broadcast is produced by DAF Media, a joint venture between the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. The production is staffed by student and adult volunteers from the town of Darien and southwestern Connecticut.
The technology upgrades provided by the Darien Foundation has been a game changer for us. It's allowed us to improve our training. It has helped us hone our skills. Thanks to our partnership with the Darien Foundation, who's provided all of this technology and several grants throughout the years, we're able to continue to be prepared to respond whenever you need it.
I'd like to thank the Darien Foundation for their continued support. They've been a wonderful partner, and they've taken this vision that we've had for this property and make it a reality.
Thanks to the Darien Foundation, we have this amazing new van, and we are so excited about it and what it'll do for the community.
This is going to be a real improvement in the services we provide. The Darien Foundation is important to the community in the scope that they reach out to answer needs.
It's important for people to be proud of where they live and to understand that if they want a better society, that they need to fund places like the Darien Foundation and the places like the Mather Homestead, because they're so rich in cultural achievements that it makes it a better place to live.
Back here live on the DAF Media Network as the Darien Blue Wave lead the Ridgefield Tigers 2-1 here from senior night at the Darien Ice House. And what a game we've had so far, Will.
Yeah, it's been phenomenal. Both teams have played exceptionally well, especially Ridgefield picking it up in that second period. Darien, a little sluggish, but I think they'll pick it up here.
As we mentioned earlier, Darien generally seems to be more of a third period team. They've done very well in the third period the entire season. They usually get off to a bit of a slower start, but they're able to pick it up later on. So that's what they're looking for now, to hopefully extend their lead. In Ridgefield's case, build on the momentum. Huge opportunity.
What a
kick
save
made by Schofield.
Wow, that was phenomenal. He just laid out and just got his left blocker on that. I thought that was an easy goal. He made a great move, and Schofield extended that left blocker and just made a tremendous save. Hopefully we have a look here.
Silliman will jump on it.
As you see, there's this initial save. Then we'll see the look here as De Villers is on the breakaway.
Try to get another look at that in a moment for you.
But what a tremendous save by Chris Schofield to keep this a 2-1 game. That would have been huge. Ridgefield would have had all the momentum, 2-2, scoring those two unanswered. That would have been phenomenal. But Schofield just stepped up and made a huge play. That's how you like your senior captain. Most likely going to be an all-FCX or all-state selection.
Now Darien possessing a high shot and a goal puts the Blue Wave up 3-1.
Top Cheddar, that was a snipe.
Let's take another look at this one.
Graham Kreppen just went top corner. What a fantastic shot.
The senior sticking his 7th goal of the season, and the first-year varsity player has become pretty critical on offense this year for the Blue Wave as he puts them up 2 goals on that goal.
You see the speed from Pereira.
Ridgefield trying to get it back off to a hot start, hoping to get back within 1. As they worked so hard to get that goal. They scored last period, and now Darien is back with a pretty commanding lead.
Good D from Amersakis there.
Puck being chased into the corner by Seaman in yellow.
Ooh, Billy Bronco got away with one there. That pass could have been dangerous.
Puck gets out of the zone. Nice play by Asa Beach. Now Gregory and Bronca going at it. Billy Bronca down on the far end. Graham Kreppen passing it back up.
Speaking of Tommy Bronca, I did just have a chance to speak with him as he is not in pads. He believes he's reactivated his collarbone injury. So hope for the best for him. Prayers up.
Ridgefield coming down. Shot deflected off of Schwind. Schofield leaves it out for Beach. Beach up to Kreppen. Kreppen to Davis. Davis avoiding a hit. As Collins chased it into the zone, it'll be called for an icing because nobody from Darien touched it. 12:43 to go in the third period. And the Blue Wave already have a goal in the third period.
Here's Charlie Schwinn. Just gave a look at the camera. What's up, Charlie? Good to see. He's a great player. He's playing forward today. Almost had a great assist.
Looks like it. I think they might have switched him back to defense now. He did play forward for that first period.
Yeah, and he did a great job. He almost set up De Villers with a great one-timer.
Davis over to Collins. Collins dumps it into the zone. It'll be chased down by Chris Davis. Puck in the corner. Kreppen eats a hit and it's taken away by Ridgefield. Coming down the other way. Schlappak.
Wow, this is Asa Beach's best game so far, in my opinion. He's been such an unstoppable force on the defensive end.
Beach takes a high shot save by Silliman. Turning back, Davis was looking for a shot and he couldn't get it off. Darien changes a few players.
Wow, Arthur De Villers just pressured both those guys. Good job.
Feifel up to Davis. Davis will leave it, grab a change.
Score predictions 4-2 Darien for me. It's my guess.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see 1 or 2 more goals from the Blue Wave, in my personal opinion. Just because we talked about and we've seen how strong of a team they've been in the third period. As the save is made by Silliman.
It's a little harder than it needed to be.
Looks like the puck might have gotten stuck in his pads, so want to be very careful when something like that happens, because you don't want to have that puck slide out into the net.
So we'll take a look here. That shot.
Ridgefield going to go the other way.
They got numbers here.
Passing it up, carrying it down. Oh, trips and falls. James Ahern almost had an opportunity, but slipped, fell. Feifel putting some pressure on. Ridgefield back on their heels, and now they're moving up. Darien takes it away. Here goes DeVillers. He's got 2 in this game. DeVillers with a shot opportunity. He'll leave it out for a pass, and it's taken away by Ahern across the middle.
You don't normally see DeVillers pass those in those odd man rush situations, but he was pressured there. That was great defense. They forced him to give it up and just forced a weak pass across the middle. They were able to intercept.
Ridgefield really grinding to get the puck out of the zone. Ely makes a hit. Puck's picked up by Thurlow, and Darien is back on a rush. Thurlow dumps. Fusco chases. Fusco on the chase once again as White attempts to get it up to a teammate. He does. Darien takes it back. Ely from the point, a wrist shot. That one stayed on the ground and went wide. Amersakis going after the puck in the corner. Ridgefield gets it out. Ely is there. Thurlow got the puck back into the zone, and now Ridgefield gets a breath as Darien makes a change. Not for long, though, as Henry Gregory comes in with some pressure. Ely from behind cuts back. He'll skate it up looking for Gregory. Misses him. That'll be called for an icing.
Yeah, that's a smart look from Grafton Ely. Gregory was behind the defense and probably would have had a good opportunity of 1-on-0, but I think that's just a really tough handle, a saucer pass coming in at that speed. That's just a tough play.
Gregory making a move to try to get it out.
Asa Beach again. He's been everywhere tonight.
Beach helping Gregory get it out of the zone. Here goes Schwinn. Schwinn chipping that one in. Bouncing off of Silliman pretty awkwardly. Asa Beach will have to chase it down. Passes it up to Gregory. Gregory will look for the one-timer. Huge opportunity for Ridgefield.
There's Charlie Schwinn in his natural position.
Schwinn makes the play. Beach going after the puck in the corner. And Crepin laying out a hit. He falls as well. Puck up top, high shot. It was going wide, but
yeah, I don't
if it was on net, I don't know if Schofield would have gotten to it.
I don't think Schofield saw that. He just got his right blocker on that. I mean, a phenomenal save. They're doing a great job of screening Schofield this possession. They've done 2 shots from the high slot. That one, he had a clear path and saw the puck, but 2 previous shots were definitely good looks. They turned it over, and Schofield made a great blocker save, and as well as we'll see that blocker save. Then another time, Charlie Schwinn was able to lay a poke check on, stop the odd man rush, and this is that blocker save again. Schofield just got the tip on it.
Ridgefield wins it back. Little tic-tac-toe. That one rocketing up into the air.
That almost hit us.
Came pretty close to hitting us, actually. Wowzers, that was close. That was pretty scary.
That almost broke my nose, so that was good reflexes from me and Dylan. Might need to get us in the net because we just dodged that.
Went right in the air, hit off the ceiling, and then fell down right in front of us. Very close. Now Ridgefield trying to generate some more opportunities similar to that one.
It's a smart play.
Carnicelli across.
Darien's just so scrappy on these boards. As you see, they're very good at that. They're having, I just mentioned it earlier, they pin one guy. There's a lot of scrappy on the board plays. They normally have 2 guys pin someone, and then they have someone else swoop in and take the puck. They're phenomenal at that.
Silliman freezing that play. Feifel's clearance got all the way down right at the net. DeVillers with it, he'll make a move. Well played by Hamilton, defending DeVillers, just getting his body in front. Darien still keeping the puck in.
And I think if Ridgefield wants any chance to win this game, they need to go quickly and from most likely one of these Pereira brothers, as they've just been generating a lot of their offense this game, and I think that's who's going to need to step up for Ridgefield to have a chance.
Hammersack is looking up to Garabet.
Icing's waved off there.
DeVillers on the puck. Once again, well played by Hamilton defensively, and Hamilton's got the puck now. Darien trying to steal it away. It looks like Ridgefield will clear. Hammersakis dumps it into the zone. Darien changing a few players. Crepin fails to keep the puck in. Here goes Ridgefield. Puck deep in the corner now. Ridgefield generating an opportunity up off the corner of the net.
I think that drew some iron as well. I think that caught pipe in Schofield's shoulder. So that was a very good chance for them. Schof just left a piece of that net open and he just got his shoulder on it, hit the pipe. So that was a great chance for Ridgefield.
Ridgefield from behind. They've got to do something here to generate some offense. Just under 7 minutes to go in the third period. They finally get it out, but it goes right to Charlie Schwind, who will just survey the ice, makes a pass to Beach. Beach will skate it off, initiating the Darien offense as his shot gets deflected, goes back off the glass. Ridgefield turning it the other way. Cuts back. Now they're going to try to chase it. Asa Beach is there. Icing called. We'll have a face-off back in the Ridgefield end.
And I've made this a habit past few games. I think I'm going to start doing it. We're gonna Ouija's 3 stars each game. So this game, I think I got to go with Asa Beach. He's played phenomenal. He's been everywhere. He's just done a great job defensive end. Got obviously Arthur DeVillers, 2 goals in the first period. He's been great. And then I think Charlie Schwind honestly has been playing everywhere. He's done a phenomenal job. Those are my 3 stars today.
Still 6 minutes though, as a shot from Bronco was very close. 6 minutes. Well, you think it's possible those 3 stars might change?
I mean, I don't know. I think that Darien's done a really good job. Haven't blown so many leads. They're normally the team when they're down, they're never out of it. But they haven't been much of some lead blowers this year. You know, it's a 3-1 lead, kind of Golden State Warriors-esque. So maybe they'll blow that one.
Darien will have to be careful not to give Ridgefield any momentum. After that last goal, it was scored by Luke Pereira in the second period. They started to get some momentum, generate some shots. Unfortunately, they weren't able to make anything of it, as Darien is just dominating possession of the puck right now. Ridgefield gonna get it out.
They just can't possess the puck for anything right now.
Goes right back to Schwind. He'll move it over to Beach.
I don't know how Beach isn't gassed. He's just been playing he's had a lot of ice time tonight.
Little nifty move from Lancaster, and he'll lose the puck. There. Spangler up to Collins. Davis putting the pressure. And Ridgefield will try to get it out once again. Seems like we continue to have the same cycle of events as Ridgefield tries to get the puck out. They work for a while to get it out. When they finally do, Darien is there, turns it back around.
That's a great play from Jack Collins to just chip that along the boards. Ooh, good handle.
Greenwood chasing after it for Ridgefield, but Spangler beats him to it. Passed it over to Holland.
Yeah, and Darien's just been so phenomenal on this defensive end, and I think that what Ridgefield needs to do is just stop dumping this puck in. They got to just start doing like what he's doing here, just taking it in, because they've just been dumping it in, and Darien's been tremendous on this defensive end, being able to clear that puck.
They certainly have just continued the constant forecheck. That is probably the main reason that they're so successful. It's like Ridgefield's kryptonite right now.
Yeah, Graff with a good move. Then he gets in the way of his own teammate's shot.
Puck in the corner. Ridgefield working right
This
back
is
to
just
Ely.
not what they need. Just
Ely
throwing
pass
this
it
one
in.
away.
They do it again. Ely is there. Stop it once again.
They just got to get this puck possessed in the offensive zone, or they're not going to generate any offense. Their only goal is from Pereira on that fast break. And this is what they need right here.
And here they go. Now it's Eric Pereira off the crossbar. He thought he scored and he started celebrating, but that one did not go.
And that would have been a dirty goal. He just went through like the whole defense, went top left, perfect shot, and just grazed that crossbar. You know how frustrated he is. That would have been a web gem.
And Mersak is passing it up to Feifel. It's taken away by Ridgefield, and they'll have another go. Just over 3 minutes to go in regulation.
It's a great pass.
Thurlow slips and falls on the back end, but Asa Beach, Grafton, Ely were ready to defend. Ridgefield taking their time, avoiding the delayed offsides, and they'll just shoot a shot right into the chest of Chris Schofield. And we'll have a face-off down in the Darien end for the first time in a while.
Yeah, and Darien really just dodged a bullet there. Ridgefield's caught iron twice in this period. As we take a look there, inches away from that top corner. Just so close, so unfortunate, as that would have made this a 3-2 game. Definitely could have given them a better chance. Now they need to score 2 goals in 2 minutes and 49 seconds. Very tall task.
Asa Beach looking to pass it up, but it's intercepted by Gartner.
Oh, he hits his own teammate.
Feifel hit Beach. Puck can't get out of the zone. High shot, deflected, and off the netting.
It's well done by Fusco to get a stick on that. And this Ridgefield offense this third period has been much stronger, even though they have not generated a ton of offense. They just have, their shots have been a lot smarter, been a lot closer. They've hit pipe twice. Schofield's had to make a few tough saves, so this has been, they should not be disappointed with themselves.
Beach gets it out. Now Gregory's on the chase. Lancaster, his shot hits off a Ridgefield player. Have another go at it. Silliman looking for the puck. Passing across Bronca. Ridgefield high off the glass into the crowd. Hopefully that didn't hit anyone, but
they're just targeting the crowd today, including us.
A lot of deflected shots, a lot of high shots. A couple of them coming pretty close to us up here in the box.
Almost concussed me. And there's a loose puck on the ice.
Looks like the fan threw the puck back out on the ice. Refs didn't see it. So it took both benches yelling and screaming.
Don't want that puck. Oh, that's a great move.
Chris Davis, the shot off the back of the net.
I thought that went in for a second.
It looked very close from up here. Holland making a move. Kreppen doing a good job keeping the puck in the zone.
And you got to think to pull Silliman pretty soon. When you're in this much need of the goal. They just can't get the puck out of their own zone.
That's been the struggle for the Tigers today. If they get the puck out, they'll have a chance to pull Silliman, possibly generate some offense, but until that happens.
And this is the guy you want with the puck for them.
Eric Pereira. Both the Pereira brothers on the ice right now. It'll be James Ahern that carries it up, moves it over to Luke Pereira. He's got a goal, and that one is saved by Schofield.
So that's a very disciplined play from Schofield. After the play, Ahern got his stick in his glove, and Schofield just didn't unfazed, was able to keep his glove on it. This is where I think you got to pull.
Silliman has been pulled. Now there are 6 guys on the ice for the Tigers, 5 on the ice for the Wave. And Darien, timeout, called by Ridgefield.
And I think they're going to need to set up a quick goal. Imagine if that one of those shots off the pipe had gone in. This would be such a closer game. This would be a huge chance for them to tie this one up.
It would be completely different. And
now you're in desperation mode.
Darien got away with a couple, but now Ridgefield is going to have to try to score 2 goals with 1:24, a very tall task. And the 9-5-1 Blue Wave will look to extend their record, pick up their 10th win of the season. Ridgefield hoping to move their record to 8-8-1, but unless they put 2 goals on the board, and take a possible win in overtime. Just a lot of circumstances that would have to go Ridgefield's way. It's going to be very tough for them to come out with a win here, but do not doubt them. Ridgefield, they've got a lot of strong players, Will, in the final minute 24 of this game. Talk about the Pereira brothers.
Yeah, those two, you've seen those guys. They're so quick with the puck, such good stick handlers. They could easily have had another goal themselves, as I believe the older one, Mike, was robbed that top shelf shot. He made a great move, got to that high slot right where he wanted it, pinned that corner on Schofield, didn't draw enough twine, no goal, just off the iron. But they definitely need one here fast. It starts with winning this face-off, which they do.
They do, but Gregory's going to come up, put some extra pressure on.
They
Makes
do have the
hard
extra
for
man.
Ridgefield.
Their only goal was on the extra man, I believe.
And Darien gets the puck out. That'll be called for an icing.
Yeah, and Darien, that's the risk. You know, you don't want to be too risky with it. Instead of killing too much time, if you do throw that one on the open net and you're not accurate enough to hit that, then it is going to be an icing. So now just another face-off.
The final countdown playing right now and reflecting exactly what's going on in this game. Minute 12 now, Ridgefield down by 2.
Alpha move, whoever's on Ox.
Puck along the net. Lancaster's going to work. Now Holland.
Good move.
Can they get it out? Bronca is hanging back. There he is, looking for a shot.
Oh,
Hit into Gregory. Gregory looked for a backhand shot.
Who's going to stat pad here? That's what I want to see.
Ridgefield going the other way. Spangler is there. His shot goes off the skate.
You know they all want it.
On senior night especially. Be a special goal to pick up, as Darien is unstoppable right now. Pass it down. It's Holland.
They're all playing unselfish right now. No one wants it.
Great lift by Bronca. Gregory chasing.
You know, if Arthur was in right now, he'd be going right to the rack. He wants that hat trick.
He wants that hat trick all day.
I think Holland might let it rip here.
15 seconds left. Holland will take his time, let some time
I like that unselfish
tick
play.
off. Gregory up to Bronca.
On senior night.
Billy Bronca sticks a goal with 5 seconds left on senior night. The captain putting one in. His second goal of the season.
Billy Bronca. A phenomenal goal at the end.
Bronca, the captain, his second goal of the year. And he's got to be very happy putting one in on senior night.
It's exactly what you want to see on senior night, for one of the seniors to come out with that empty netter.
That extends our score to 4-1 in favor of the Blue Wave, as time will tick off the clock. And Darien reigns victorious on senior night here from the Darien Ice House, extending their record to 10-5-1.
The score is still 3-1.
Score still says 3-1, but final score from the Ice House 4-1, and Darien's got to be very happy with that performance.
Yeah, that was a great game to watch. Started with the 2 de Villers goals, and then Graham Kreppen went top shelf, and then Ridgefield was unfortunately drew iron a couple times in this final period. But Darien, nonetheless, a great win. That's just what you want to see, and they're heading into playoffs soon. They got ND West Haven coming up twice, I believe, after one was rescheduled. Yep. So we're going to probably be on one of those games at least.
Friday.
So Dylan and I will most likely be back for that one.
And that should be a very good game. Notre Dame West Haven, they've been a really strong team this year, but a great Wednesday night here from the Darien Ice House. De Villers with a couple goals. Kreppen and Bronca, the seniors, scoring on senior night. Glad to have you all here to watch. The DAF Media, of course, is a joint venture of the Darien Foundation and the Darien Athletic Foundation. We'd like to thank you all for watching. We'll shout out our crew, Ben Y. Chulis, Andrew Banks,
Dame Dalla,
Will Damel, Braden Shank, Henry Imbrogno, Dame Dalla, Damian Andrew, our advisor, Will Smosky also helping out on the crew tonight. I'm Dylan DeRiso with Will Johnson. We'd like to thank you all so much for watching. Have a great evening.